Wake up.
Mel and Maddie for breakfast on Nova.
Well, hello, listener, and thanks for joining us. It's Mel and Maddie here on the podcast. In our part of the world, it is Wednesday, the 15th of January. Hello, Mel.
Hello. Oh, my goodness. I went to the tennis last night. I went to the Oz Open, which was so exciting. It's probably one of the best sporting events in Australia.
It is right up there, absolutely. I've done that. I haven't done the F1, which I would love to do. That's like a bucket list for me to go along to the F1.
To the F1.
Yeah.
That's also really fun.
Have you done that as well?
Yeah, I have. For someone that doesn't do sport, I've done a lot of sporting events.
Did you do it with a lanyard? Were you doing it in style, or did you do
All
it
I
like...
ever do is with a lanyard. Can I tell you something about lanyards, though?
Yeah.
When you go to events, you want the lanyard, right? But at work, we have to wear a lanyard for security, and I never wear it. Because I'm like, ew, I'm not wearing a lanyard.
And you know what? And it is for security reasons, and I get it, right?
Yeah.
That we have to wear them, but...
Doesn't look very nice.
And I'm pretty sure, your face is over nearly every wall in the building. So it's like, you don't really need to prove that you work there. You just go, hey, that's me over there on the wall. I work here. I don't need the lanyard.
And that wasn't the marketing team that organised those signs and printed them and put them on the wall. That's me just walking around with an A4 copy of my photo, shoving it up.
You spent an afternoon at Office Works just printing them all out and sticking them around.
Everyone knows.
But
anyway, I went to the Oz Open.
Yeah, no. And I heard that your behaviour last night was out of line.
That is not true. I was well behaved. I was representing Nova and I was on my best behaviour.
Yeah, that is very true. But I did stitch you up. You'll hear that in the podcast where we got some people on to maybe tell some porky pies. Also, you remember the TV show Ripley's Believe It or Not?
I loved that show.
Rather than telling us about what happened to you on the show today, you could have actually appeared on Ripley's Believe It or Not with what happened to you over the summer.
Oh my God, you're not going to believe it. It was a 2-for-1 and I'm so excited to reveal it to you.
It's incredible. That's worth sticking through the podcast just for that alone. Yeah. And also, Mel and I have this sort of, I don't know, what would you call it, a talent?
We thought it was a skill.
Yeah.
Like this innate ability to tell whether or not you were back at work or still on holidays. Now, did we live up to the skill?
Well, stick around and find out. Enjoy the podcast. Bye.
Bye.
Mel's Click Hole.
Mel's Click Hole.
Click Hole. Mel's Click Hole.
Click Hole.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my Click Hole. We're going to look at what's been trending in the last 24 hours. Wendy's Burgers. Are you familiar with Wendy's Burgers?
Now, this is different to the Wendy's that I grew up knowing that had the hot dogs and the aggro ice cream. Like, that's very different.
Yes, I used to love it. I'd get the sherbet soft serve with the chocolate shtick. I can't remember what it was called.
The flake?
The flake.
Yeah.
Man, that was so good.
So the one I loved was the aggro one where they'd do like a normal soft serve ice cream in a cone, so from Aggro's Cartoon Connection, and then they'd dip him in Milo, so it had the Milo coating, and then it had the banana lolly as a mouth and some like Smarties for eyes.
That's mad. That's so cool. And can you still taste it?
Yeah, I just had it then. It was incredible. So what is this Wendy's?
So this is the American Wendy's, and it's Wendy's Burgers. They're a cult US burger chain, and they're opening their first store in Australia today. Where do you think that would be? In all of Australia, where would you gun it? Like, where would you pen it to be?
Gosh. It took Sydney forever to get a loon, so it's not going to be Sydney. Let's go Queensland, somewhere in Queensland.
You're so right. It's going to be at Cavill Avenue Surfers Paradise, which I think is the perfect location for it.
Just down the road from Hollywood's.
Yeah. What's Hollywood's? I pretended I knew.
It's a certain type of nightclub.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah.
Second thing trending, Madeline West. Do you remember Madeline West? She was the Neighbours actress.
Oh, D Smart. She was married to Toadie.
Oh, there you go.
There we go, yeah.
What a story arc.
Pretty sure that Toadie drove her off a cliff in a station wagon.
I'm pretty sure Toadie killed off all his wives, which is, by that point, I wouldn't marry him. Yeah. This is amazing news. She's pregnant with her 7th child, 45 years old. Thought it was perimenopause.
But it was a baby instead?
But it was baby, which is so great.
Congratulations.
Well done, Madeline.
Holy moly,
congratulations.
7.
Coming in at number 3, Medvedev is trending. Daniil Medvedev. Oh, there's no L. Sorry.
Right.
Daniil Medvedev.
Weren't you at the game?
Not that one.
Are you but that was on before you went, was it? Was that
Yes,
the game before
yeah, it
you
was
went
before.
last night?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so,
yeah.
all right, I'll let that slide then. All
Thank you very much. He destroyed a net camera. He was just got emotional and started hitting the net with his tennis racket.
Nailed it.
And the camera was on the net and ruined it. Anyway, he's going to be fined. I'm not sure what. But yeah, it's interesting footage.
I did see that, and I did see him do the press conference after where they were talking to him about it, and he was like, normally I'd get up there and the cameras would be worth a lot of money, but it was only a GoPro, so I don't care, I'll cop the fine for that, but my racket got more damage than the camera, so really, if they anything, GoPro should be owing me because that camera is in perfect condition and I belted it and my racket broke, so good work for GoPro and Danny Medvedev. He's probably
there you go. Now he's going to get a GoPro ambassadorship.
Like you and Eclipse Mints, huh?
Yeah.
Let's get into the wheel of games.
Spin the wheel. Mel and Maddie's Wheel of Games.
Up for grabs today, we have got $100 for you to spend at Nando's. Jazz, super producer in the studio, ready to spin the wheel for us. Morning, Jazz.
Morning. I actually cycled into work today and I saw the big wheel beside where I locked my bike. But there was no lock on it.
What do you mean?
As in, like, where you lock all your bikes
Yeah.
below the car park for work, that's where you're keeping the big wheel, but there was no lock on it. So I'm responsible for bringing it in the morning. Whoever is responsible for keeping it safe overnight did not lock the big wheel.
Do you think
which
they
is
did
a
it on
risk.
purpose?
It's a risk to the company. I think there's someone trying to sabotage the big wheel.
Okay, so we have a whole bunch of games on that wheel. Whatever it lands on, we don't know. We end up playing, and all we need to do is win for you who have called in on 13 24 10. And I'm looking for a man in finance, and we found one. Good morning, James.
Hi guys, how you going?
Are you a 6'5" with blue eyes?
5'6" with brown eyes, but you know.
Yes,
close enough.
James.
All right, look,
Looking
ticking
for
one
a
of the
man
boxes.
in finance. 5'6",
Brown eyes.
We love a short king.
What's happening to this morning, James? Are you back at work?
I am back at work for the last few days. Just getting back to the swing of things and hoping to get a bit of chicken.
Yeah.
Yes. Some Nando's love, James.
You had the fastest fingers, James. Who would you like to play on your behalf this morning? Do you want to have Mel play for you, or would you like to be on Team Maddie?
Oh, let's go with Mel. Go,
Okay.
Mel.
Oh, sorry,
Work,
James. I don't think that chicken's going to be looking good for you.
We don't know what we're playing yet. You
No, I
this-
know,
it could be
but
a game.
I'm not that good. I'm so sorry, James, but I bring a lot of passion and love, and I will try and do my best for you.
Let's say good morning to Jackie. Hi, Jackie.
Morning, how are you?
Oh,
Very well,
good, mate.
thank you, Jackie. Are you working today as well?
I most definitely am, yes.
What do you do for work?
Yeah.
I'm a nurse.
Front line, Jackie, front line.
Yeah, I know. Yay me.
Yeah, and you need $100 to spend at Nando's.
Oh my God, just to feed the kids would be amazing.
They're eating you out of
Yes.
house and home at the moment, Jackie.
I have 3 boys and it does not stop.
Oh my goodness.
What
you would
ages,
be
Jack?
broke.
So my kids are 13, 11 and 8.
Oh my gosh, and they don't stop eating, especially school
No.
holidays. Oh my God, the amount of snacks that we have
Oh
gone
my
through.
God. Yes.
Oh, we're just relating, Jackie. Anyway, we've got a game. We've got a game to play. Jazz, do you want to spin the wheel and find out what we're playing?
Yeah, all right, here we go for Wednesday. Let's do it.
You can tell it's been out on the street, that wheel.
That's
been out
what
in
it
the cold.
is. It's
Yeah.
rusting up. That's what
It really is.
It's landed on Year of the Song.
Yeah, easy one. We're going to play a song. You guys have to guess what year it's from.
Okay.
Okay, best of 2. Best of 3, first to 2, Mel.
Okay, all right.
Should we just write them down, lock it in, and do Prices Right style?
Yes, we should.
Closest without going over.
Closest without going over.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to repeat that because I didn't understand. Yeah.
Yeah. We love the honesty.
Transparent. We're transparent. We didn't even start the show on time today. Anyway.
James, we're off to a good start. Okay.
All right, here we go. Song number 1.
Bad Girl Riri.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Umbrella.
All right. Now, do we think that Umbrella came out before or after Ponder Replay?
Oh.
I've got a feeling. I'm not going to help you, actually. No.
No?
No,
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you. No, I've just stopped myself answering your question because I don't want to help you. But I interviewed Rihanna for Ponder Replay.
Yeah. What year was Ponder Replay?
I'm not falling into that trap. I'm in.
What was Rihanna like? Oh my goodness, that would have been incredible.
I was trying, because she's West Indian, I was trying to talk cricket, and at the time my wife was working with me in the radio station. She was my then girlfriend, and I was trying to talk cricket, and she just turned around to my wife Bella and said, "I really like your pants," and then I lost her. She just started talking fashion. I was like, "Surely you want to talk about Curtly Ambrose and Courtney Walsh?" And she was like, "Not interested whatsoever."
And also, I would never throw out those pants if I was your wife.
She dines out on that story like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, I would do the same. Okay, I've locked in a number.
Okay, do you want to go first?
I don't know if that's right. 2003.
Okay, 2003.
I'm in at 2006.
2006. Correct answer is 2007. Maddie's on it.
Thank you very much. 1 point.
I felt really confident about that.
Jackie, you're one step closer to the Nando's.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I've got to taste.
Okay, one on
She
the board
can smell
for
the
Maddie.
peri peri. All right.
Here we go. Song number 2.
Pharrell.
Pharrell, and this was part of that movie. What movie was it? Lego?
Despicable Me? I'm going to go with that.
Oh my gosh, do you know that I touched Pharrell? Have I told you this?
Do you remember what year you touched him?
That's what I don't remember.
And was it consensual?
It was at a music festival, and I was working here on the street team as a what was then a Casanova, and now I can't remember what we call them. Supernova. And he was performing, and because I was in my red Nova t-shirt and a media pass, I got to the front, and he was topless, and I just touched his chest. It was the 2000s. It was a wild time, and it was on the big screen, and you can see my reaction of actually being like, "Oh my God, I'm touching Pharrell" on the big screen.
Have you got evidence of this?
I do. Yeah, I've got a photo.
Amazing.
Yeah, I can show you. Okay, back to the song.
We're getting the wind up. We've been talking for too long.
All right, Maddie, reveal what you're going for.
Hang on, is Mel locked in? Because I know she's a dirty cheat, so I'm just going to
How long does it take to write 4 digits?
Sorry, that's a 2012.
2012.
Okay, I went 2015. I think I'm
2015. The answer is 2013. That's one for Mel.
That's me.
gosh.
Yes, James, that chicken's looking good.
All right, let's go quickly.
quickly.
Song number 3 for the win.
For the win.
Are we ready? Here we go.
I feel like I'm at a disadvantage because I don't think I was born when this song came out. Even though this was like Matt Schooley's song. All right, John Farnham, you're the voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Surely you've touched Johnny over the years.
I mean, Johnny's touched all of us.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
In our hearts and souls.
I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm in. Off the I'm gonna go. It's off the Whispering Jack album. I know that much.
Oh, that's not fair. What decade would that have come out? I just need to know. Is it 80s or 90s?
Was
Can
that
you
a
give me that?
cassette? A cassette album?
I had it on Kasingle.
I was trying to understand it.
Come on, Matt's locked in. Mel, lock in an answer.
Sorry. I've done a last minute change. I'm just going to go 1990.
1990 for Mel.
Oh, don't. That's not fair.
Jackie, how good is Nando's chicken? I'm gonna go 1985.
Correct answer, 1986. Maddie's done it.
Woo! Jackie, $100 worth of Nando's coming your way.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
You deserve it for having to sit through that.
James.
That's all right. I was going to pass it on anyway, so that was well done.
He was going to do something good with it as well, Mel.
Now you're making me feel really bad. It's just not my fault that I'm so young, you know?
Now, we are national. We're right around the country. Mel, obviously, in Melbourne for the tennis. I'm in Sydney at the moment, and I have got the kids on school holidays. I've got 3 kids. I've got a 9, a 7, and a 5-year-old, and they just love play dates. And it's just like, and it's a lot easier sometimes having 10 kids with you if you have your friends rather than just your own kids, because they just fight. So if you get a group of kids together, they all play together, they look after each other.
Oh, so like every sibling gets their own friend.
That's exactly right. So,
okay.
And I thought I'd be hero dad yesterday and go, okay, guys, all right, we're going to go to the beach and we're going to have a real good time and nothing's going to go wrong. And, well, this is what happened.
After causing a stir along the shoreline in the eastern suburbs, Sydney's mystery beach ball saga has just shut down beaches in the city's north. Let's go live to Chris Marr at Manly. Chris, where have they been spotted?
Small balls of unidentified material have been discovered on the shore along the northern beaches, forcing their closure.
Yep, unidentified small balls on the beach. It was cold, guys. Like it was cold. That's what I'm going with. No, these balls. Did you remember this news story from last year, Mel?
Yeah, I think I do. I didn't click on it though because I don't want anything to make me not go to the beach. But it was because when you say balls, you think like play balls, tennis balls. I'm going to stop saying balls. But you know what I mean. Like you think those. What's these?
These balls that have been washing up on the... Well, this is what happened. We were there. We're having a great time. And all the kids are in the water, splashing around, boogie boards, catching waves. And then the lifeguards come up and go, we have to close the beach. And I was like, what do you mean? And I was like, is there a shark sighting or something like that? And they're like, no, we've got these mystery balls turning up on the beach. And I'm like, okay, so what are these mystery balls? Is it an issue? Am I going to be doing a bit of 80s parenting and ignore the lifeguard and just go, it's fine, just keep swimming, guys, they're having a good time? I was like, no, we've got to get these done. No, it could be pretty dangerous, got to get him in. So it turns out, after extensive testing, these balls are found to have a combination of fatty acids, petroleum hydrocarbons, most likely shipping fuel, hair, food waste, fecal matter, and potentially illegal drugs. All rolled up into little balls.
Wait, I've got questions.
Yeah, right, okay.
Is someone making these balls and throwing them into the ocean? Or is the ocean making these balls to like get rid of all the stuff that we've put in there?
The balls are still a mystery. All right.
So no one knows?
No one knows. So that whether it's coming from a shipping tank that has been dumping stuff out to sea, right, and they're just starting to wash up on the ocean, on the beaches around the country. But
could you imagine like having to sit in, like if that was your job, making fecal balls?
I can't even fathom. And then so I'm like, oh my God, everyone in. And I said to the lifeguard, I said, what's the issue here? So it won't be too much. They could just have like gastro or stomach up. And so, great. So I'm going to be dropping all these kids back to their parents going, yeah, they had a great time. They're just going to be crapping their dads for the next couple of days.
But good news, you don't have to take them out for any activities.
But right now, Mel, this is fun. What are we doing?
Okay, so it's, a lot of people are heading back into work now, back into the swing of life. And we want to know on 13 24 10 if we can guess whether or not you're back at work. If we guess incorrectly, you win yourself a prize. Good morning, Philip.
Hi.
Matt and I are going to ask you a question each.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then we're going to guess whether or not you're back at work.
No problem.
Okay.
All right.
He's not giving away much at all, really, at the moment. He's playing very low key.
I have a theory on Philip.
And when we have to agree on whether or not he's back at work for it to work. Okay, all right. Do you want to go first? Ask your first question?
No, you go.
Okay. Philip?
Yeah?
What did you have for dinner last night?
I had chicken niblets, barbecue.
Oh, okay. Frozen ones? Were they from the frozen section?
It's possibly. Okay. No, they're fresh, actually.
Oh, they're fresh. Okay.
Oh, okay. I've got... Philip, you're hard.
No, I'm leaning one way, but whatever you ask could change my mind. Go, Mel.
When was the last time you got a haircut?
I do it myself. So it's been probably last year I would have last shaved my head.
Okay. All right. I'm ready to lock in my answer.
Did you just potentially ask a bald person if when they last got their haircut? Philip, are you bald?
My hair doesn't do much.
Okay, that's great. Brilliant.
You can consider me bald.
What do you reckon, Mel? What do you reckon?
I reckon... Oh, we haven't done our...
You go. I reckon you're right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that you're... Because, Philip, I'm not going to lie, it sounded like you were in an office space because you were keeping very, demure. But then you had chicken on the barbecue last night, which requires time, and that you haven't shaved your hair since or cut your hair since last year makes me think you're still on holidays.
No, I'm at work.
Well, you know what, Philip, for us getting it wrong, we are going to give you a $30 fashion voucher to spend at H&M, Rebel, ASOS or Glue. Get yourself some new work threads, mate.
Awesome.
It's Philip. Still playing it low key. I love it. Let's go to Amanda. Hi, Amanda.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, let's ask you some questions, Amanda. What's in your fridge right now? Like just kind of like the main.
Okay, I've got meat preparing for dinner tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I've got lots of dips. I've got lots of cheeses. I've got lots of vegetables.
Oh, dips and cheeses. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a good
okay.
Okay, yeah. No,
What's your question, Matt?
do you have a landline at home, Amanda?
No, I don't.
Okay. I'm sure anyone does, but anyway.
That's the worst question you could ask.
No, it's not. No.
That's horrible.
No, it's helping me with my process of elimination of whether she's on leave or at work, and I reckon I've nailed it.
What do you think?
I reckon she's. Do you reckon the same?
Yeah, I think that as well.
Okay. Are you? Still...
Wait.
Oh, hang on. Oh, are you changing your mind?
No, I've changed my mind. What do we do in this instance?
Do you think she's?
Can I tell you why I think she's still? Why she's still? Why I think you're back at work?
Why?
Because you're preparing dinner for tonight.
See, don't tell us yet, Amanda. Don't tell us yet. Keep going. Yeah. Why?
You're preparing dinner for tonight because she's got to go to work.
See,
but I think the cheeses and the dips were because she was on holidays.
No,
and it's just left over.
I think the cheeses and dips are for today. I reckon they're for today, and she's just going to be kicking back at home, watching whatever's on daytime telly, Dr. Phil, having a little bit of French onion with some brie.
That's a horrible holiday watching Dr. Phil. I hope that's not the case, Amanda.
All right, Amanda, I'm going to go with Mel here. I'm going to back her in. Are you back at work?
I am.
Oh, yes! We celebrate you not winning. Yes, Amanda. Thank you for being part of it. But you know what? You got on air with us, so you are on the standby list for Nova's cash or the car. Let's do one more, Mel. Let's do one more.
Good morning, Felicity.
Good morning, guys. How are we?
Oh, you are very up and about this morning.
She's already had a coffee, that's for sure.
Oh, okay. This is
no coffee yet. I just had a quick snack, so I'm good.
Quick
snack. I am about to head out the door.
Oh, Felicity showing you cards, maybe. All right.
Go,
my
Mel.
question.
Go.
Yes.
What colour's your car?
White.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to stick on the car theme here.
Yeah.
When was the last time you put fuel into that white car?
Oh, it was about a week ago.
Okay.
Oh, mate, this could go either way. I've got nothing for Felicity.
No. Flick's having a snack. She probably
about to head out.
Yeah, but to catch public transport, doesn't use the car to go to work.
Yeah, okay, so she's going to work.
She's going to work. Flick, you going to work?
No.
Oh, no, but that means you're a winner. So you have also got yourself a $30 fashion voucher to spend at H&M, Rebel, ASOS and Glue. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Well,
enjoy work. No, not work.
Yeah, we weren't as good as that as we thought we were we?
No.
I
think the what colour's your car really threw it.
We are doing the fill-in breakfast show while everyone else is having a bit of a holiday, which is great. And hilariously, when the press release went out that we were doing this, Mel wrote it herself, and it was great. It said that we forgot to put in our annual leave. That's why we're stuck working over Christmas and summer. So
not a lie.
Not a lie at all. So what I thought I'd do here is a bit of a community service announcement to let you know if you want to be one of those people who can sort of manipulate your leave to get the maximum benefit out of public holidays. And the next one coming up really is the April. So the Easter holidays are coming up. So
okay. So we're skipping over the 26th of Jan.
Yeah, I think it's too soon. It's too soon. So you just take that day, the Monday, whatever. Some people work, some people don't. Some people celebrate it, some people don't. So let's move forward to April, where school holidays will be rolling around as well. How you can potentially get yourself 16 days off for just 7 days of leave. Yeah, let's do it. All right. So what you need to do, you like that? What you need to do, okay. So,
I do need to write this down.
Actually, butcher's paper. And you know what we will do as well? We'll get someone in our digital department to do an article for it, pop it up on our socials so you can click through, screenshot it, and then you'll be able to use it as a reference when you're putting in your leave.
Look at you giving someone work. horrible human.
On air.
It's mid-Jan, just easing back into it. What we're going to do is you're going to do this job for me so I don't have to do it.
Well,
Shadow labour.
Well, and the best way, like if you did it in a planning meeting, someone would say, oh, no, that's a bit much. We won't put that on their workload. But if you do it on air...
You're forced to.
Correct. So Easter Sunday this year is...
While we're at it, I still need mints if anyone wants to run down and...
If the people from Eclipse are listening as well, Miltracina is more than happy to be an ambassador for mints. Okay, so we've got Easter Sunday this year is happening April 20th, okay?
Yeah.
So let's work...
That's the Sunday.
That's the Sunday. So, of course, you get your Good Friday and your Easter Monday as well. So let's work from there. So if you want to get 16 days off for 7 days leave, what you do is you book your annual leave for Monday the 14th, Tuesday the 15th, Wednesday the 16th, and Thursday the 17th of April. So that's 4 days you're using
4
there.
days,
okay.
yeah.
Then you come back after the Easter weekend.
Because you get Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Then you take the Tuesday the 22nd, Wednesday the 23rd, and Thursday the 24th.
Yeah.
Because then that rolls into Anzac Day. So then you're getting the Friday, Saturday, Sunday as well.
That's pretty remarkable.
Like, I don't want to say it, but it's hard to call yourself a hero, but I know that's what people are thinking. So you're welcome, Australia. I have just hooked you up.
But all the HR departments are going to hate you today when all the leave requests come in. Okay, last night I was invited with Marriott Bonvoy Lounge to go to the Australian Open because Maddie and I are giving you the chance to head to the Australian Open. If you're not in Melbourne, we're going to hook you up with flights. You'll get accommodation at a Marriott Bonvoy hotel and, of course, access to the Marriott Bonvoy suite before heading to Rod Laver Arena for the women's semi-final.
Before you launch into that sentence you said, because Maddie and I are giving you the chance.
Yeah.
That's why you got invited to go to the Marriott Bonvoy? Okay, no, continue. That's fine.
No. You just wanted to clarify. I understand.
Just checking. Yeah, cool.
I was very, very fortunate to go ahead last night and I had so much fun. I'm not a sport person, but I do love the tennis, but I also don't really know the tennis. I just love it. And I don't understand it. I just like the atmosphere and the sounds I like the sounds, like the balls being hit. And anyway, I took my sister, love it. I took my sister along, who is a tennis fan, grew up playing the sport, and I asked her after the experience how she thought I went, because yesterday, Matt, you did give me a bit of a crash course on tennis and the Oz Open.
After you said that a player in Auckland threw his bat into the crowd rather than racket, I thought this could go really badly for you at one of Australia's premier sporting events. So we just had to help you out.
Last night at Rod Laver Arena, we saw De Minaur win against...
oh, God.
He's a Dutch player, and this is how I went, according to my sister.
When we entered the arena, you asked which one was De Minaur, so that's not a good start. You also didn't know where the scoreboards were. You compared the graphics in the arena to that of the Big Bash, which it isn't. You were more concerned about the fashion than the actual game, asking if the Dutch player's shirt was an ombre design or just sweat. Every time the umpire said deuce, you followed it with Bigelow.
Oh, brilliant.
You didn't know the difference between the singles and the doubles lines. You didn't understand the scoring system, asking if De Minaur needed another green number to win the match. But you clubbed anew to the right times. And you did give the free food at the Marriott Bonvoy Lounge a red hot crack.
I did. Okay, so out of 10 tennis bats, what do you score me?
God.
You mean rackets?
Out of 10 tennis rackets, what do you score me?
5.5 rackets.
Okay, but how do you have a half a racket?
How do you go to a game and not know who's playing?
You did better than I thought you were going to.
Did I actually?
Yeah, absolutely. And the Juice Bigelow gear is just top shelf.
It never got old.
Absolute quality.
It never got old. He was playing against, so De Minaur was playing against Van der Zandschulp. I think that's how you say it.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah,
But
I'm rolling
you know what
with
else
that.
I said last night?
What?
Because there was this rally that they did, and Van der
Vanderpump Rules.
I actually at one point called him Vanderpump Rules. He won. It was such a great. I can't even remember what happened, but the arena erupted, even though we were all going for the Aussie, because he just did such a great job. And I was like, man, Van der Schlaps. That's such a good call, isn't it?
Great gear from Ultracena.
Thank you.
Oh gosh, I'm glad it got a bigger audience than it did last night.
Mel and Maddie are sending you to the Australian Open.
All thanks to Marriott Bonvoy, the official hotel partner of the Australian Open.
Yes, I got to head along last night to the Marriott Bonvoy Lounge, which is where we are going to send you to see the women's semi-final at the Australian Open with a night stay at a Marriott Bonvoy hotel and flights into Melbourne if you're not from Melbourne. Last night when I was in the suite, oh my gosh, can I talk about the food, please?
Oh, you know, it's one of my favourite things to talk about. And whenever I am lucky enough, obviously not as lucky as you, but go along to an event like that, I'm always disappointed if there's no arancini balls. Please tell me there was arancini balls.
The first thing I was told was have the arancini balls. They're the best you will ever have.
Okay.
And they were not lying. It was so delicious. And that was literally from the guys running the marquee, the Marriott Bonvoy crew.
Were they the cheese ones or were they the mushroom arancini? What was it? Do you remember what was in the arancini?
I think it was just a classic arancini. You can't mess with it. Don't go adding stuff to arancini.
Can you say arancini
please.
again for me?
Arancini.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah,
it's like me and Mendes and Mendez. It sounds so much better it sounds so much better when you say it.
Anyway, they had like meatballs and grilled octopus with a potato and these like tuna lollipops, which was just like raw tuna steaks on a stick. It was just incredible and I'm so excited for you to go. So let's meet two of the finalists that could be adding their name to the standby list. Good morning, Jackie.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Have you been to the Australian Open before?
Oh, about 10 years ago I went. I just as a ground pass. So that was still heaps of fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the ground pass is awesome. You can do so much with the ground pass. There's a lot of activations at the Australian Open.
It was much fun.
Yeah, but the Marriott Lounge is like next level and I'm so excited to hopefully get you on this standby list, Jackie.
Great, thanks.
Is there someone in your life that you'd take with you, Jack? You go, that's exactly who I'm going to take with me.
Yeah, well, definitely. My husband's a tennis coach, and it was our 25-year wedding anniversary, and I sort of forgot to buy a present, and he bought me one, and so that's why I sort of need to win the prize.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, you
gotcha, I love it.
do. Well,
didn't give him a gift, now you're going to give him a free one. I'm here for it, Jackie.
Yeah, even better.
There's someone trying to stop you from doing that, though, and that's Daniel. Morning, Daniel.
Morning, guys. How are you?
Very well. Have you been to the Oz Open before?
No, never.
Okay.
Okay, and are you a tennis fan?
Yeah, I'm a huge tennis fan, yeah.
Do you play, Dan? Do you play?
I just play occasionally with my brother sometimes, but that's about it.
Is it always in January when the Australian Open's on and then you start going to the courts? You're like, let's get the rackets out again.
Say again, sorry?
Is it always in January? No, forget it. Let's get into you trying to win. It's fine. That's not worth it. Over to you, Mel. Let's do it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we're going to play. It's a game of tennis between the two of you. And if you take too long to answer or if you repeat or get the thing wrong, I'm so sorry, you lose. That made sense,
didn't it?
Does it
make sense to you, Jackie? Daniel, you understand what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
No one listening does, but that's fine.
That's fine. Okay, today's match is sporting brands.
Okay.
Jackie, because you were the first person we spoke with, you will go first.
Okay. Go?
Yep.
Sporting brands.
Nike.
Adidas.
Puma.
Hila.
Yonex.
New Balance.
Wilson.
Under Armour.
Asics.
Converse.
Reebok.
Lacoste.
Mizuno.
Oh, my Lord. What's that? Yeah, it's good. Fine. Golf.
Come on, Daniel. Oh, we're getting the nod.
Daniel's gone. That means Jackie. Well, so excited you're
She
mashing
beeped
your
herself.
face with your phone. Jackie, that went on a lot longer than I thought it was going to, and I kind of regret using the grunting sound effect
was gonna
because
say-
I didn't think I was going to be playing it that often.
Jackie and Daniel, you both did so well
Yeah.
working through that because I was distracted. So well done to that. Jackie, you are on the standby list to win this experience.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Our pleasure,
You're
mate.
very welcome. And sorry to Daniel. Are you there, Daniel?
Yeah, he's there. He's just disappointed with himself. He's just.
That's right. Hey, Daniel, you did such a good job. And like I said, that grunting was too much.
It's all thanks to our great friends at the Marriott Bonvoy, the official hotel partner of the Australian Open. We can lose the drone.
We're going to do it again tomorrow.
Yeah,
If you
let's
would
do
like to register, jump onto the Nova Player or novafm.com.au. If you want to see what the suite looks like, there's a video up on the Nova socials. Go check it out. On 13 24 10, you have a chance now to get in the draw for that. We want to know, when did you get more than you were expecting? 13 24 10, because I had something incredible happen to me over the summer break. So much so that I am literally getting stopped by people on the streets, in the office, that saw this on my story that needed to find out more about
Okay,
it.
hang on. If it's that important, let me
Oh,
go for it, Mel.
This, you're not going to believe it. My husband and I are like monkeys. We love bananas, right? And over the summer break, we found we didn't even mean to buy it. We took it home, and I looked at it on the fruit bowl, and I said to my husband, "Is this a double banana?" It was so thick, and you could tell from the outside that there was 2 bananas inside. And so we had to open it. And my husband was like, okay, let's open it. I'm like, I've got to video this because no one's going to believe it. It was, lo and behold, when you peeled it back, a double banana.
Oh, my God.
I had to take it to the Instagram stories. I'm like, is this a phenomenon? Has anybody else experienced a double banana?
Now, I've never seen a double banana in my life before until I saw it on your stories. I've seen, you see double egg yolks. Sometimes you see a double
Yes.
egg, but I've never seen a double nana.
Never seen a double nani. And it was delicious. It was like a 2-can ice cream. Do you remember those when you could just split it and for one, you both get some ice cream?
They had 2 sticks in them. You just break it down the middle. Yeah.
And this was perfect. You just split it in the middle and we both got a banana each out of 1 banana. And on 13 24 10, we want to know, when did you get more than you were expecting? Our producer, Ben, had said that his friend ordered a couch and 2 couches arrived. Wait.
That's not...
I mean, that's inconvenient because where do you put a second couch? But amazing.
Absolutely. Aaron's on 13 24 10. G'day, Aaron.
Hey, how you doing?
You're really good, mate. We're doing 13 24 10. What did you get when you got more than you bargained for? What's yours, Az?
Well, I was making a cake the other day and I ran out of eggs, so I ran down to get a carton and I bought a carton of 12. And when I got back, every single egg in that carton was a double yolk.
No!
Double yolk carton.
Oh, my.
It was just insane. I thought I was tripping.
That's insane. Like every egg in the carton being a double yolker. Did you go and
Yeah, I couldn't.
buy a Tats Lotto ticket?
No, I should have. But the downside was that it ruined my cake because it was too yolky.
Oh, no. That is not...
Jiggle, jiggle.
Oh, wait, wrong one.
The cake would have had no jiggle. It would have been way too dense because of the amount of egg.
Good morning, Maria.
Hi, how you going?
Very well, thank you. What did you get?
I've also had a double banana.
Oh, my gosh.
Wait. Oh, I was going to play the other one.
No, what do you
Talk me through it, Maria.
Yeah, so my father-in-law had a banana tree and, probably about 2 or 3 occasions where, he would give us some bananas from the tree and a few times there was a double one. So ours wasn't 2 separate bananas in one casing. It was like the bananas were actually joined in the middle. So you actually had like one sort of giant banana, but the indent in the middle to show that they,
like those, is it Siamese twins where they would sort of be joined at the arm or joined,
Yes.
that sort of stuff where it,
Yes.
Yeah,
I think my reference of a toucan ice cream is probably a little bit more than a little bit more. But no, mine was the same. It was exactly as you explained it. That was what mine was like.
Thank you, Maria. 1324, perfect for a banana split, Mel. Like if you just go bang bang, couple of scoops of ice cream over the top of those
Didn't
bananas.
even think about that.
Anyway.
Oh man,
Jasmine,
hello.
Hello.
When did you get more than you were expecting?
So I ordered an iPad online and they were delivering it to my home address, and then I found out that they can deliver it to your work address. So I called up and changed that, and they sent it to my work address, and then I got one in my home address as well. So I got two iPads. Yeah.
Absolute score.
That is so good.
I know.
And so you've now got two, you didn't return one?
No, I sold one on Marketplace and it's been over a year and the shop never came back about it. So I think I've gotten away. Yeah.
Yes, Jasmine.
Oh, you're winning there, Jasmine. 13, 24, 10. When did you get more than you bargained
I would say
for?
that's almost better than a double nani.
Do you? I don't know. A double nut is pretty good.
Good morning, Katrina.
Hey, how you going?
Very well, thank you. When did you get more than you were expecting?
Well, it wasn't me. It was my boyfriend yesterday. He opened a packet of Arnott biscuits and got like a triple Monte Carlo.
Hang on.
Yeah, it was like biscuit, cream, biscuit, cream.
Biscuit, cream.
So
Stop it. Like, you know how when you make a sandwich, you put like the bread in the middle to
like a Big Mac.
It's a Big Mac Monte Carlo.
You had a Big Mac Monte Carlo.
Yeah, and he's my supervisor.
Oh, sorry.
He had the day off, and we put it on our work website, our work chat, saying that he had the day off and got lucky and had a threesome whilst I was at work.
Oh, it's good gear from him. Really good as gear. Would have got a good laugh around the office. They would have loved that. Yeah.
So good.
Got someone here on the line. What's going on?
Yeah, because we were talking just before about when did you get more than you were expecting. I opened a double banana, like literally 2 bananas in one peel. And on 13, 24, 10, we've been told by our producers that we can't miss this call. So we have no idea what we were in for.
No.
Good morning, Hayley.
Morning, how are you?
Very well. We're very excited. When did you get more than you were expecting?
So the funeral home for my nan asked for a photo for her makeup of how we'd like her to look. So I just provided a photo of Meryl Streep from Devil Wears Prada. I really liked her makeup, gave no instructions, I just said make her look like this. Anyway, so I didn't go to the viewing, but my family came home and they were laughing and I wasn't unsure why. I was like, and we definitely got more than we bargained for because they had actually pulled her skin back at the back of her neck and made her look exactly like Meryl Streep. In this photo, our mum's like, what have you done, Hayley? But she looked absolutely incredible, so we definitely got more than what we bargained for there.
Hayley, I don't even know where to start with that. And I don't even know what insensitive a question to ask, but... What and how did they do that?
Yeah, Mum said it looks like they had pulled her skin back behind her face because her lips were absolutely perfect and really fine like Meryl's, and yeah, it was just, she looked like a movie star.
Can I ask you, did your grandma kind of have similar features to Meryl Streep, or did they just do some mad contouring?
Yeah, I wouldn't say you would say they look alike. They did a fantastic job.
Wow.
And she was moving at a glacial pace as well, so that's ticks a lot of boxes there for you. Hayley, is it something that you can all laugh about now? Was it traumatic at the time, or was it something that was like, oh my God, this has lightened what could be a very heavy day?
No, we all have a great sense of humour, so we all had a laugh and said that Nan would have said to get the pumpkin, she's ready for the ball, so it was
cute.
That's so good.
Spirit.
Thanks, Hayley. Oh my gosh. So, all this week we are sending you along to the Australian Open, the women's semi-final. You get to go into the Marriott Bonvoy Lounge where you had quite the night last night.
I did.
Up late, food, beverages.
Risotto balls.
Oh my gosh. Arancini.
Champagne.
Yeah. How
Traveller
was it?
into Rod Laver.
What do you mean?
Oh, they gave you like a little traveller cup from the Marriott Bonvoy Lounge, so you can take it into Rod Laver Arena and have a little beverage as you watch the sport.
And what was your beverage of choice?
I just got a soda water. I was being good.
Okay, sure. That's the radio version. Okay, so but I must have missed the invite from you because you took your sister along. Is that what happened?
I did. Yeah, I
right,
took
cool.
my sister. Your sisters are doing it for themselves, you know,
cool.
Matt.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's
Also, she's the older one, and I'm always petrified of her. And if I didn't take her, I was just scared of the wrath, so I had to. But my sister grew up playing tennis. I didn't, and so I took her along because I know that she loves tennis. And I think I did a pretty good job in understanding the game and being a spectator. So I asked her how I went after we saw Demon Or play at Rod Laver last night.
When we entered the arena, you asked which one was Demon Or, so that's not a good start. You also didn't know where the scoreboards were. You compared the graphics in the arena to that of the Big Bash, which it isn't.
Close.
You were more concerned about the fashion than the actual game, asking if the Dutch player's shirt was an ombre design or just sweat. Every time the umpire said deuce, you followed it with Bigelow.
Good gear.
You didn't know the difference between the singles and the doubles lines.
Still don't.
You didn't understand the scoring system, asking if Demon Or needed another green number to win the match.
One for the tennis
But-
fans. Yep.
You clubbed a noot at the right times.
Yeah, I did.
And you did give the free food at the Marriott Bonvoy Lounge a red hot crack.
I did. Okay, so out of 10 tennis bats, what do you score me?
You mean rackets?
Out of 10 tennis rackets, what do you score me?
5.5 rackets.
Okay, but how do you have a half a racket?
How do you go to a game and not know who's playing?
Touche.
With that end there, that last sort of 5 seconds was a bit of a snapshot, I think, into your childhood with your sister. That back and forth was
Yeah,
brilliant.
she then stole my clothes and left.
So what we were going to do is I was going to do a bit of a quiz to see how much you were paying attention to
but we've run out of
Demon.
time?
No.
Oh, what a shame.
We've been getting some calls throughout the show that we can't ignore. On 132410, Jess is on the line. Good morning, Jess.
Morning, how are you?
Really good. Now, we just heard Mel at the tennis late night. What have you called up and just divulged to our producers during the morning?
I actually saw Mel at the bar trying to order some pizza, and it looked like she got in a bit of a tears because it wasn't traditional pizza. It looked like she was having a bit of an argument with the person behind the bar as well, which is a bit embarrassing.
Oh.
I think I actually saw her cry because she couldn't get her traditional pizza.
Oh, hang on. Is this... What? Mel, was there a bit of a run-in at the pizza stand?
No. Jess, why are you lying?
I'm not lying. I saw this with my two eyes.
Where were you, Jess?
At the tennis.
Well, Jess,
I'm so
sorry,
confused.
this is really...
this a Fitzy Stitchy? I'm so confused.
Well, the Jess is... Now, let's say hi to Bianca. Hi, I'm really sorry. I didn't know this was going to go this way. Bianca, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
You didn't happen to see Mel at the tennis last night either, did you?
Unfortunately for Mel, I actually did. I was at the tennis last night and I saw Mel out of the corner of my eye and I was so excited because I'm such a huge fan.
Love you too,
However,
Bianca.
She was getting a photo with probably like a 12, 13-year-old teenage girl and the mum was taking the photos. And I just got the vibe that Mel was being a little bit like, I don't know, it just felt a bit snarky and it just didn't feel right. So, yeah, I missed my chance and didn't get a photo with Mel because I was a little bit scared.
Now, let's give Mel a right reply. Mel, did you happen to have a photo with a teenager and have her mum?
I did. She was so beautiful. She got excited because she loves watching the Cheap Seats, which is a show I'm part of. And so I took a photo with her and her mum was there. So I said, would you like to jump in the photo as well and I'll get somebody else to take the photo? To which she said, no, that's fine. And the daughter said, my father and I love watching the Cheap Seats. And I joked, what about your mum? Doesn't she love the show? That was it. It was a gag. We all laughed.
Are you sure? Because Bianca's version of it doesn't sound like there was a lot of lols there.
No, that's not how I remember it unfolding.
Okay, we might have to take this off air.
Yeah, you're all against me.
If anyone else saw Mel at the tennis, feel free to give us a call on 13
don't.
gosh, Mel Tracina, some allegations thrown your way about your behaviour at the Australian Open
I
last
think
night.
you need to make a confession, Matt Baisley.
Oh, it's an old school stitch up. They were just people that work in the office. A couple of girls from the office. We got them to call in and say that your behaviour was out of line just to make you sweat a little bit.
Because I did come into the office today talking about how there was pizza at the Oz Open and I was fighting with myself on whether or not to get a slice because it was 11 o'clock at night. And I was like, don't do it, Mel, but it looked so good. And instead they turned it like I was fighting with the actual workers, which I would never do.
And what about the selfie? What about arguing with them?
That one was true. But that was more like, so Hannah came over, I believe that was her name, wanted a photo and her mum didn't want to jump in because her and her dad were the fans. And I made a joke like, don't you love the cheap seats? And it was funny. We laughed. It was not aggressive.
All right, so we've cleared that up. There is no bad behaviour. Not
No
from
bad
Mel
behaviour.
Tracina. She is nothing but an angel on air.